Alrighty, well, we got a special guest here today. A new package came in the mail. Let's just see what it's all about. Alright. So, this should be our Floppy Emu. Frosted ice acrylic case. Well, there's our SD card. We got something of an instruction sheet, I would imagine. A setup guide, huh? Nice. So that's all we need there. So we got the setup guide, and the box is empty. So we'll get rid of the box. Awesome. So let's see what all you get when you get you a floppy emulator. Floppy Emu disk emulator. 1. Download your firmware version. Okay, that being the case, let's download our firmware. So we go to the web browser. Let's see, where do we have to visit? bigmessofwires.com/EFW. Let's see, I'm going to need my keyboard back. We're going to do that. Doggone it. So glad we moved it all out of the way so we can spread this stuff out, huh? bigmessofwires.com. And then it's /EFW. I need the glasses to read the paper, but I can't read the screen with the glasses in. Insert the SD cards. Okay, but we got to download it and copy it to our SD card. So let's just get it downloaded first. Well, how do you know which model you got? I guess that's the first thing we got to learn. Big Mess of Wires, Floppy Emu, disk emulator. Instructions PDF. We'll have to look at that website. We'll have to look for that link as well. Alright, well here is the board. Does it say which model it is? Here's something. Okay, it says it's a Model C version 1.7. So, with that knowledge, and let's see. Type C or B normal version. I didn't get the daisy chain version. So let's see if we got the normal version, huh? So we're going to save this zip file. And we'll just save this in my Apple II folder, Apple folder. And then I had one all laid out for a Floppy Emu, huh? Alright, so we'll save in there. So that says it's ready. So let's open that up. Oh, okay. And then we'll just go ahead and extract. Oh, here we go. Extract all. And then extract. Let's just close this one because it gets too confusing. So we can open this one and then this one. Yeah, let's get your glasses again. The latest firmware and copy it to your SD card using Floppy Emu with Mac. Okay. And insert the SD card. So, README. There's a README PDF and a README text. Let's try the text first. Well, there's a video we could watch about the process. Copy the file firmware xvf and femu.bin to the root directory of your SD card. Insert the card into your Floppy Emu and turn on your computer. Let's get the card reader out. I used to have, on my old case, I had a card reader, but this one doesn't have one. But I have one that plugs into the USB. We'll go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so we got the card reader hot, huh? Let's go ahead and get this inserted in the card reader. Alright, so that goes there. Okay. All right, so it does appear that it does not have the firmware in here. And it said you're going to take the BMOW and the firmware, right? You're going to take both of those and copy them into the root of your SD card. Okay, so that's done. Where's that README at? Insert the card into your Floppy Emu and turn on your computer. Well, we're going to have to hook it up to the computer at that point, I would imagine. I guess we're done with that. So we can go ahead and close the window that has the SD card in it. Read the user guide. So let's see, once again, here, and then we'll just go to EUG to get the manual. Nice. And we will download that. Save in our Floppy Emu folder. Awesome. Save. Alright, so with that done, let's see. Let's go to the folder. Floppy Emu right here. And here are our instructions. There it is. Alright. So we have our instructions up here. And the next thing to do, I think it said you look at section 2 point something. 221 is the one that they're concerned we know about for the disk controller card. Most likely it's just going to be to tell me that I have to make sure that I don't hook it up backwards and try it. I would imagine our Floppy Emu doesn't like 12 volts in the wrong places. So, of course, with my setup, I'm not going to be able to use this fancy connector. If you got a Type-C, or yeah, an Apple IIc, I mean to say, Type-C, then this would be ideal for you because you'd already have a port on the back. Oh, we got to put the... Here, let's pop that out of there. And so we've got the SD card in here. All right, we've got to get that out of there. We're going to get it stuck in here. Somehow. I'm not sure about the orientation here either. It would make sense that the handle would be where you could get to it. Should we try it the other way? See if it goes any smoother. No, it doesn't like that plan, so it likes it this way. Okay, I guess that's in there. And how in the world do we build this? Suppose let's move the keyboard again. No, we might have to get it back. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? They don't give you any instructions. I looked at the user guide. It didn't say anything about constructing the case. They just expect us to wing it. Or maybe there are instructions. Let me read this label here. For assembly instructions, visit bigmessofwires.com, emu case SS. Okay. So maybe we better get the instructions for that on. I figured as soon as we put the keyboard up, we'd find a new use for it. That worked out quite well. So, all right. With that, we go over here and just erase. Oh, we'll switch this back over to default. There we go. Nice. There we go. We got this. Let's swell it up a little bit. Okay, it says lay all the pieces out on a flat surface. Alright, so far we've got 4 screws, 4 nuts. We've got 3 nuts so far. 4 screws and 3 nuts. Oh, there's the 4th nut. Got these little guys here. And then, let me see, we should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of plastic. We have 11 pieces of plastic. So first step, I guess, is we got to get all this paper picked off. Whoop, 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 whoop. You gotta get it one piece or it doesn't count. Nice. I tell you what, this is $140 worth of entertainment right here. Just peeling this stuff here. I was actually thinking, I was wondering if I should have gotten one of the reactive micro solutions, because it would have been in the kit we could have built, you know. But we get to build this. Talk about a win. Countless hours of fun. Oh. One bad on us. Here we go.
Yes, it is.
Here. This is how much peel we've already taken off. And we still got all these little guys to do. Really quick starting, yeah. I'm glad I didn't cut my fingernails today. And we're off to the races, huh? Alright, man. We got all our pieces ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah, we got this. We press the 4 side pieces into place, surrounding the Floppy Emu board. Let's see, so we got a long slot and a short slot, right? We got a long slot and a short slot this way. Plug the ribbon cable into the board. It's keyed, so I guess it only goes one way. Ribbon cable. Okay, it says snap the button guide into place. I guess this is the button guide, so that goes like that. And then I guess these are the buttons. Place the 4 button plungers into the openings in the button guide. I'm going to switch over to the default view. So there's what we're supposed to make. If you look here at this picture, and we'll go back to the bench view. So we just put all these in. And we just drop the top on, right? Carefully lower the top piece down onto the other pieces until the top snaps into place. Piece. Okay, here we go. Alright. We had it, and then we lost it. I believe we just about got this. That's in, and that's in. It says snap into place. It doesn't snap anywhere because everything's got a loose fit. But it drops into place okay. So then you got to put the screws in, I would imagine. It's going to look like nuts at the top. So you got to hold it here. Put the screws through the holes. Alright. Another one. Showing this. Okay, now it's together. I think we need the Apple II. So everything's all set up except for Floppy Emu. So we gotta look at section 2.2, I guess. When connecting the Emu to a Disk 2 controller card, be very careful to orient the cable correctly. The red stripe on the cable should be at the left, near the pins marked 1 and 2 on the Disk 2 controller card. An incorrectly oriented cable will damage the Floppy Emu. It's supposed to be inappropriate to just say duh. Huh? Wow, look at how it's oriented. So it'd be very easy to do it wrong. Pin 1's over here. And the way this thing's set up, I wonder if I could turn the cable around. I'd have to take it all apart to do it. Let's sit there. I think I'm gonna have to turn this cable around. Which means it has to come back apart. It figures. I'm not surprised by this at all. I don't know if y'all are. Alright, does that make any difference here? No. Yes, it does. Makes all the difference here. Alright, so that's easier to put the red stripe on pin 1 in this instance. Let's see, we're going to feed it through here. And additionally, so here's our red stripe on the cable. We're going to get that on pin 1, which is right here. Let's see. I think I would recommend, if you're going to do this, hook it up to your floppy interface card first. That way you won't have to take yours back apart like I had to do mine. Okay, we'll get it back in slot 6 where the computer will be looking for it. Okay, let's get the lid on here. And we'll come up here where I can kind of video this disaster. Alright, awesome. So with that done, let the cable come curl up like that. So we'll just reassemble everything again. All over again, huh? At least we don't have to peel the plastic. Glasses. And this piece of caca goes here. This one goes over here. Okay. This one goes here. Okay. This piece bridges over the buttons. So there's some holes in here. And that's in place. Okay. Then at that point we drop in our buttons. Okay. Then we'll be ready to put our lid on. Which of course is complicated and or aggravated by the fact that now we got the freaking ribbon cable piling up on us here. Alright, there's those ones. We'll put screws on this side first since it's got the cable trying to push it apart. Alright, with that done, we're ready to get back to the guide here. Hold the next and previous buttons during reset to install part 1. And hold select and preview during reset to install part 2. So we're holding those two. So holding next and previous, right? Turning on the computer. Okay, so it's updating. Success. Alright, the next thing it says to do, you're going to hold select and previous during reset to install part 2. So select and previous, I guess that's the middle one and the left one. Alright, I'm going to turn it off. And we'll hold these two down now. Hold these two down while we turn it on. Oh wait, I dropped the ball. Hold on. There we go. Now I got the buttons. It says flashing. Oh shoot. So is it good? Nice. So we got so I guess we're set. Alright, set the mode. Configure file to act as a 3.5-inch floppy, a 5.25 inch, or hard disk. And we got to do the 5.25 inch with the Apple II. Alright, so you had choices for 3.5 or 5.25. We're going to choose 5.25. Select. And then just games or utilities. So let's, we're going to look at the games. Commando, Dino Eggs, or Donkey Kong. Oh, there's Frogger too. I think we got to do Frogger. All right, let's select that. I'll select the Frogger. Okay, it's linking. Oh, look at that. All right, we do a hard reset. We're gonna do it. Here we go. So Donkey Kong. Oh, okay. So normal. Maybe that was the issue. Didn't select it. There we go. Apple Works requires 128K, but we don't have that. So I guess we're declined on that. Let's see. See if we get denied for this too. Uh-oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Dino eggs. Rescue the hostages. Alrighty, so it's several days later. I've had some time to mess around with it and figure things out. There are several games that are included with the SD card that are really not keyboard friendly, but there are also many that are keyboard friendly, so you just got to try them out and figure out what's what. This particular one is pretty interesting here. The Apple at Play. Apple 21, that's a blackjack game. Lemonade is pretty cool. It's kind of a text-based deal where you run a lemonade stand, make decisions about how much lemonade to make and how many signs to buy and stuff like that. It's all right. Music recital is pretty cool. Play some pretty good music, or for an Apple II that you didn't think was really capable of playing good music. It sounded pretty good. Space Quarks is like a Space Invaders type game, kind of. A little bit different. So anyway, this is a pretty good title here. And basically it's been a lot of fun to play with it. So obviously you're not limited to only what's included on the SD card, but you can transfer more files on here. So before I got this thing, all I had was one floppy disk, and I would be limited to whatever else I could round up, maybe on eBay or wherever else, and buy used software disks and then hope for their quality to be okay. But now with this, I can download titles from the internet, and pretty much anything I can find I can put on my SD card and I can play. How about that? Very cool indeed. I want to thank you all for watching the video and invite you to subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new misadventures. And with that, I'm out of here. Y'all take care.